Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader with me, Bragadon. Let's go pick a fight. A report shows up on your personal cogitator screen. Unknown ships are towing the Interstellar Sextant, a cargo ship belonging to one of Footfall's wealthiest traders. It looks like the pirates have bitten off more than they can chew, have now been forced to drag the ship to a more secluded place, where they can plunder it undisturbed. Attack the pirates. As soon as they see you, the escort ships charge into battle at once, while the captive sextant powers up its warp engines. Unless you interrupt the preparation for the jump, the cargo ship will forever vanish beyond the veil of the immaterium, along with all the riches it is carrying. Send all available forces to intercept the Interstellar Sextant. Don't let it get away. Okay, so it shouldn't try to fight us, it's trying to run away. We've got 4 other ships to deal with. And 4 turns to destroy or disable this.
Torpedoes away!
Alright, so it's my starboard side with the upgraded macro battery. I might go and lay into this guy.
Let them taste our fury.
A bloody throne. We're gonna die. What's taking so long with the engines? So they might try to run away. Which is great for me. And then I move forward here. Yeah, that might work. Then if we're lucky, my torpedoes can take out this ship. Those guys won't get to us until probably next turn. Just out of range.
All hands, prepare for acceleration. Make every shot count! Engage the engines!
Alright, so both these ships will probably get to shoot at us this turn, so I'm going to activate this. So next turn we get our shields back from whatever damage we take here. Odd they didn't get the torpedoes there, because I think my torpedoes will reach him this turn and take him out. We're spreading out the damage across all of our shields. It's gonna take some Pretty nasty damage here, but if we take out a second ship... Oh man, we're taking it. Oh gosh. We get our shields back this turn at least. It's gotta pull up, and we can still shoot him in the rear. Nice, got him to surrender. Oh gosh.
Salvo! Make every shot count.
Nice.
Salvo! Helmsman, take us in.
I'm nervous about this guy. That was a terrible spot to park. My torpedoes are perfectly aligned with him. Okay, he did move. He might be out of range of my torpedoes now. Missed all of his shots. Oh, darn it. That's okay too.
Fire at will.
Actually, I may have messed up there, because I think he can hit me in the exposed side, on my port side. Up, or not.
Lance batteries. Volley!
Oh, you're not getting away. I let two ships get away already.
Another victory for the von Valancius dynasty.
I got some ancient machinery, 55 scrap, and a Starbreaker lance weapon. Oh, it's a dorsal weapon. The 28 damage, so yeah, the Starbreaker lance weapon just seems like a straight upgrade. Yeah, minimum 32. This only does 28. And we also have... Oh, we have plenty of scrap. Okay, we're done with this system for now. Emperor's Palm, Agathis Archides. I guess we're going to Telikos Epsilon next. We also have these back here. We'd probably go here, maybe circle back this way. Oh, there's not a route there. Deadly. Does it make me go up that way? How fast did I finish its project? Jai is intently rifling through your possessions and does not notice you, or she pretends not to notice you. Jai, it is a pleasure to see you in my quarters, notwithstanding whatever nefarious purpose has brought you here.
Shireen, there you are. I've been waiting for you.
Whipping around, Jai gives you a dazzling smile and says, bold as brass. Well, what are you doing here?
Sating a hunger greater than any bodily appetite. My curiosity. You see, a person's face, their clothes, their manner is all just a mask. Smoke from the lips of a fire breather designed to hide the truth. But the contents of chests and cupboards, they are the reflection of the soul, in which the wise can glimpse another's heart. I have been wondering what kind of person you truly are.
I think you were trying to rob me.
Shireen, you besmirch my heart with the black ink of bitterest insult. If you do not trust me, search me.
With a mischievous smile, Jai presents her body for your inspection, spreading her arms wide. I think option 1 is too easy for her. Now draw closer. You want me to search you?
How else am I to prove my innocence, Shireen?
Jai, ducking her chin, bites her lip. Run your hands over her jacket in search of hidden items. As your hands slide down from Jai's shoulders, she leans into your touch slightly and places her hands at your waist. Turning the inspection is something closer to an embrace.
Keep going, Shireen. You will strike lucky yet.
Check if Jai is hiding anything in her jacket. You feel the heat of her skin. Jai, who tries to hide the way her breath hitches, accepts your touch and smiles faintly.
Thank you. I loved the gift, Shireen.
Your fingers brush against something warm. You take out a tiny decorative wooden box that usually sits on display in your quarters. You open it and find a note folded inside that reads, "Thank you." Jai looks into your eyes, smiling. Draw Jai close to you. What will you give me in return?
Everything the rogue trader desires.
Time goes so quickly in the arms of your beloved. It seems the Exalted One has gifted us an eternity of happiness. Donald and Jay has been carved into the headboard with a knife. Oh, the hideous head of a steel devil destroyed by the rogue trader aboard a corrupted void ship.
May the Exalted One... Oh.
Alright, we have places to be, things to do, rogue trader stuff to explore. So we could go to the Cradle of Kepri next, but it's very unsafe. We're going to go to Telikos Epsilon first. Permission to report, Lord Captain. I keep receiving messages about strange behaviors in certain ship systems. All decks report the uncontrollable opening and closing of doors, gates, and airlocks. They behave erratically, do not obey the operator's commands. Regrettably, this has led to casualties among the crew. The tech priests have explained that these phenomena are being caused by the machine spirit's irascibility and have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members were badly injured before the prayers could stabilize the systems. Well, nothing we can do about it right now. Lord Captain, according to the telemetry, the parameters of this system match those of Telikos Epsilon, home to the agri-world Janus that belongs to the Von Valancius dynasty. We received a Vox message from the planet. The agri-world's governor officially welcomes the rogue trader and reports that she has begun preparations for a formal reception to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit. Some more trophies. Worlds with extreme environments produce the finest Astromilitarum regiments, or so I've heard. I'm merely repeating what some guards I happen to know have whispered into my credulous ears. Also, how do I... Here we go, colony management. Lord Captain, there's a conflict between the followers of the Order of the Hammer and the refugees from the Winter Scale Dynasty's domain. An argument broke out near the tomb of the ascetic Nicomedes Cephas, and the tomb was damaged in the fray. The pilgrims are fearing Cephas's rival Philopoemenes of Malpi claimed Cephas to be a thief who had stolen the relics of Saint Cognatius and disturbed the sacrament of his resting place to sate his greed. The Order of the Hammer is furious at the heretical statements and the desecration of the ascetic's burial site. Who's this Nicomedes and Philopoemenes? What is the issue here? Saint Nicomedes Cephas is a missionary who arrived in the Expanse alongside the founders of the Order of the Hammer, offering them valuable guidance for colonizing Foulstone. He converted many worlds to the Imperial Creed, but his most famous feat was his search for the burial site of the legendary preacher Saint Cognatius, who conquered the Expanse thousands of years ago, leaving behind scores of relics. Cephas was able to track down some of those relics. The order was named after the power hammer of Saint Cognatius' pious charge. Philopoemenes of Malpi is a priest from the Winterscale domain. He preached in the same times as Nicomedes Cephas, and denounced him for the false veneration of Saint Cognatius. He believed that people Cognatius preached... I skipped a sentence, I think. He believed that Cognatius preached the incomprehensibility of the highest wisdom to the people, and that any attempts to learn it would only lead to heresy. He called the search for Saint Cognatius' burial site blasphemy and the collection of relics looting and soliciting. In his opinion, the sacred objects should not be congregated in one place, but should find haven across the many worlds. The relics are power, and their aggregation gives way to pride. What say my advisors? By coming to a foreign realm, the Malpians are demonstrating their insolence. Penance should be imposed on them. We'll send them on a pilgrimage to find the relics of St. Cognatius, and to learn the ways of St. Cephas. In this way, they'd be of use for returning the lost relics, and the Order of the Hammer would be satisfied with the just verdict. There's a similar case of beliefs dispute at the 5th Ophelian Cathedral, and the conflict between the two cults was resolved in sacred duel. 20 champions from each side came forward, both sides vowing to accept the victor's teachings if they lost. I propose to invoke the cathedral's edict, and settle the dispute in the same way. They believe that their faith is superior. Then let them prove it. Subject them to a severe test of faith. If they survive it, they have proven their steadfastness. Even if the Order of the Hammer does not accept their arguments, it would be easier for them to recognize the newcomer's right to interpret the way of St. Cognatius, if they prove it with their own blood and pain. So here I get the Malpian Shroud and lose 1 complacency. The power sword there. Surprised we don't get any items for option 3. I kind of like option 7. We do lose complacency though. Yeah, same about this one too. I feel like option 6 is the most dogmatic option. I'm going to do that one. I do like option 3 quite a bit as well. Because not only is it dogmatic, it's also fairly pragmatic. Tough call. I'm going to go with option 4. Sorry, 3. Heinrichs is right. Let us send the most zealous ones on a repentant pilgrimage to retrieve the relics. They will not cause us any more trouble. Several thousand refugees have been sent on a pilgrimage of penance to search for the relics of St. Cognatius. Many believe that it was just a way to get rid of these inconvenient people. The Lord of the Hammer thanked the Lord Captain for their protection and staying true to their agreements. Alright, profit factor went up by 2. We got 20 holy gifts and +1 security. Alright, so rank 2. We can do... Can't do that one yet. Touched by Holiness. Did I read all of these? Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, so Touched by Holiness. St. Cognatius left behind many treasures that are now coveted by powerful men and women. Rogue trader Insignia Chorda possesses the shards of a priceless combi tool bearing the saint's fingerprints. Formally reclaiming the relic via the Adeptus Administratum will be a bureaucratic war requiring influential allies and nothing short of an army of clerks and scribes. But if it is passed into the safekeeping of monks and the Order of the Hammer, it will be a great triumph for the faithful. That will give us 2 complacency and requires greater than or equal to 20 profit factor. Dirty bureaucracy. The requisitioning of religious tithes from other worlds in the guise of the ecclesiarchy gives the opportunity to keep a portion of the proceeds. We don't have this reputation yet. Indulgences for sale. Selling the forgiveness of the ecclesiarchy can be a significant source of revenue. Okay. Maglev Railways. Blocks this project. A construction of routes that allow the delivery of relics to every corner of Foulstone is possible with the support of the Adeptus Mechanicus. That's pretty cool. The Requiemator. Whenever the wearer kills their target with a melee attack, all enemies in a 2-cell range around the wearer suffer wearer's willpower bonus mental damage. Cemetery of the Faithful. Don't have that either. The foundation of an honorary cemetery for the repose of the dynasty's best servants will create a new tradition in the Protectorate. Oh, flagship gains a plus 5% bonus to evasion. And even more reputation with the Drusians. A thousand-faced relic. The monks demand a great work. Thousands of faithful with skin entirely covered in scars in the form of lines from scripture about St. Cognatus. Increases dogmatic. All allies increase their wounds by Lore Imperium divided by 15. We can't do this one. It doesn't block another project. How many, Okay, so there's only 3 ranks, so we can do multiple rank 2s, as long as it doesn't say we block another, project with it. This one blocks Project Good Tidings. Ooh, Hammer of Epiphany. I missed out on that before. We have to do Good Tidings for that one. And this one also seems pretty good. I think... I want to choose the ones that fit the character the most, so... I shouldn't look at the end rewards, I should just read the descriptions for each one of these projects. So Bonfires of Righteousness. On Faustone, the faithful are brimming with fanatical zeal. Their faith commands them to exterminate the subhumans, the mutants, and the weak of faith in their midst. Then they must travel to other worlds of the Protectorate to continue the holy cleansing. Creations of blasphemous Xenos, traces of heresy, and tomes of dangerous knowledge abound in the Coronis expanse. Let the bonfire's flames consume the corruption. Oh, here we get Epiphany. Okay, so you either get Epiphany here or the Hammer of Epiphany. And then Good Tidings. That's pretty solid too. All allies gain % critical hit chance, based off the dogmatic rank. So 3 times that, so right now it's 2, so it'd be 6%. The Order of the Hammer has a closely held and ambitious dream. Direct a giant spire that will reach up to the Faustone's orbit. From there, a powerful Vox station will broadcast prayers and sermons to the entire planet, while the voice of the astropathic choir will carry the sacred words all across the Coronis expanse. The good tidings will be heard throughout the Vox spectrum, rallying the Imperium's subjects. So there's... Well, let's go and do... probably this one. What does this do? Actually, it makes sense to do this one first, because it speeds up the projects. So knock this one out first, and then this for the reputation with the Fellowship of the Void. These won't block other projects. Alright, real quick, we have a ton of stuff we can trade. A ton of holy gifts, anyway. I think we got, what, 20 times or something? Which may give us the reputation we need with the Drusians to do some of those, or that one project. No, there's 2 projects that require reputation with the Drusians. Hey, crack grenades. That's 10,000, so that's going to put us above... That's a ton of holy gifts. We only need 5,000. We have 4. Oh, I need 3 more profit factor. Well, we're getting close. Oh, we got a St. Conatius' Relic. A warder gains a 5% chance to reduce incoming warp damage by half for each point of deflection. And the Blessed Bolter Casing, single attacks with bolter weapons automatically hit the target. Well, that seems really good. It's a shame that I'm not expecting the bolters with Argenta. Do they like holy gifts? They do. A Haywire Grenade deals mental damage with 20% armor penetration to mechanical creatures only. And Combat Manipulator. Whenever the wearer uses a non-attacking consumable item, like a stimulant or medikit, it counts as an attack of a different type than the previous attack for the purpose of versatility. That would be good on Argenta, who can use medikits. Oh yeah, we still haven't... Shoot. Yeah, still a little ways off. Well, dang. What does she have equipped? We'll keep it as is, though hardly ever use medikits in combat. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next time we'll go to Janus, our agri-world for the Protectorate, and see what's going on there. Probably heresy, if I had to guess, but we'll see. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.